안녕하세요, 여러분. 오랜만입니다. 트위터블루룸으로 이렇게 찾아뵙게 된 더로우즈의 김우성입니다. 네. Hey guys, this is Woosung. I'm here with 트위터블루룸. I'm so excited for today. Ask away your questions. And also, we have a special host, Emily Heidel. She's going to help me out with many, many questions. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Emily, for joining me.
Yes. Thank you for having me. Very excited to be here.
Amazing.
We love seeing all the comments, all the black roses in the comments. Super excited from all around the world. Love it.
Yes.
Okay, so we are here though. Of course, you just released your single, Lazy. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
A lot of people kind of know what it's about, but can you give us a little bit of an idea of what Lazy is about?
Lazy. Lazy is about being lazy.
Wow, really?
That's my definition.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Were you lazy when you were writing the song?
I think I've always been a little bit lazy, but especially when I was writing, I think I was busy actually when I was writing the song. That's why I wanted to be lazy, and that was my like kind of getaway.
Okay.
To write about being lazy. Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, a lot of people have questions about how they can escape their laziness, and they feel like this song was very relatable in that way. But when doing that, they hashtagged, and thank you guys for doing this, Ask Woosung. So we are going to look through a lot of these questions, both in Korean and in English as well.
Yes.
So let's start off with the Korean ones.
Okay, the Korean questions. I'm going to be reading them. Let's see. 댄스 꿈나무였던 우성이 키키 레이지 뮤비에서 조금 맛보여준 것 같은데 앞으로 뉴송에서도 댄스 브레이크 보여줄 계획 있나요? 사실 있는 것 같아요. 지금 저도 고민인 게 그때 당시에 댄스를 할 때 시간이 많지는 않았었는데 좀 재밌었던 것 같고 음악을 표현하기에 좀 적절한 것 같아서 음악에 맞으면 댄스를 할 것 같긴 합니다. 네. So I think I should translate it as I go, kind of.
Okay.
So the question was basically, are you gonna dance in future music videos or future songs? And what I said was, yes, if it's appropriate with the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I loved the dance. I know you were like,
Right?
okay.
I mean, yeah. It was an easy dance that I really felt like it had to go with the song. Like the first move that I had, I was like, we have to have that in there.
Oh, so you were like were you helpful in like the choreography?
Like I think because I had it in my head, like the choreography, what I wanted it to be, and then I brought that to Monica, who was our movement coach, and she finessed it. She just made it way better, like 100% better. But the first move, yeah, that was mine.
That was your move.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long did it take for you to learn the dance?
Well, because of COVID and like because of timing, like we had to go back and forth, me and the movement coach. It took us a week to just like kind of be on like calls.
Okay.
And then I met her once before the music video.
Oh, okay.
So like it was a day before the music video, we had time and we met up for like an hour and we actually learned the dance. So yeah, I was nervous. I was not ready.
Were the dancers there with you, the background dancers?
No, they weren't. So I
Okay.
met them the day of.
Oh, okay.
And they were already on point though. They were already good.
Yes,
So.
I love that. Okay, well, I love the dance.
Yeah.
Maybe you can show us a little bit of the dance later on.
Later on, I
Maybe
will definitely.
later on,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want to prepare for that. Okay.
Let's do that.
All right, so let's go into some of these questions in English here. So you already told us you got some of the inspiration from the fact that you wanted to be lazy when you're really busy. What about when you're really lazy and you're trying to motivate yourself to be a little bit busier?
I think I've never had. Actually, that's a lie. I think for me, when I'm really, really lazy, I just be lazy until like because there comes a point where you're like, I want to snap out of it. You know, what am I doing?
Yep.
And I think that's the point where you could be like, okay, maybe it's time to start something.
Okay.
That's
got
how
it.
I feel. Yeah.
Okay. We have someone who asked, they said, I told my mom that she can call me lazy all day because it's so amazing.
Yeah.
And her response is the last word or phrase that you said on the music video. If you guys know the lyrics, you know what that was. Any advice on how to get a new mom? Any advice?
No advices on that, but
No?
great job. That's like exactly what my mom would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Very relatable in that way. All right. Can you tell us, someone asked, what's your most unforgettable moment during the music video shoot of your single? We saw a lot of familiar faces in there, like Emily Gould and Dre. So can you tell us what was your favorite part? And of course, Wolfie was there.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't my favorite part because he's such a hassle to work with.
Really?
He was all over the place. I mean, he was just he was doing what he wanted. He was being a wild animal, which is still cute. But my favorite part had to be the ending scene, definitely, because everybody was just there hanging out, and if you see the music video, even our director Valentina, she even came in for a little bit, and we had this dance circle going on. It was definitely like a hype, fun moment.
How long did it take to get everybody like coordinated together?
Oh, first try.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they just all had the vibe. I was just
Okay.
like, can you guys be excited at this point? And just jump around, and I'll just do my thing, and I trust you guys, and then they did it, yeah.
Wow, I love that. Okay, we have another question here. So since Lazy is now a hit song, who is the laziest member among the Rose?
Let's see. We're pretty much similar, but definitely not Hajun.
Okay.
Our drummer Hajun, he definitely is the most, what do you call it? What's opposite of lazy? Active?
Yeah, yeah, okay,
Proactive?
proactive, okay.
Yeah. Hajun is definitely the most proactive. Like, he's always on point, like, he's always going to work out, like boxing, you know, even with practices and stuff, yeah.
Ah, okay. So he's more, I don't know if you would call it type A, but more just like he's very regimented and he does what he
Definitely.
needs to do. Okay.
Definitely.
All right, we have another question here. Hi, Woosung, I'm Julia. Can you tell us a little bit more about your creative process, where your inspirations usually come from, and how you organize the ideas, if it's with the visuals, concept, or while writing?
I think it's different for every song, to be honest, but usually for songs, I write the melody first. Or either I write the track, we write the track, I hear the track and I kind of feel, like I kind of try to get in the mood of like what this track really fits. And then the visuals come and then the lyrics come. It's all very natural, I want to say, because once the theme and once everything, the bass is kind of there, everything kind of falls into place. And usually for me, what I consider like a good song is if I could see the visuals.
Oh, okay.
So like, so like if I could imagine myself singing it somewhere, or if I could imagine any kind of visuals, like if I could even see colors.
Okay.
Because for me, colors are really prompt when I hear songs. Like for example, like with Lazy, I definitely saw yellow, pink, blue.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For Sorry, it was more black, brown, purple. Like, for me, it's colors in the beginning.
Okay.
And then that kind of projects into, like, the details of, like, oh, like, is it, like, me in pajamas or, you know what I mean?
Do you use, like, Pinterest boards to, like, build these, like, thoughts out ever?
Sometimes, but usually I make a whole PowerPoint for each single or, like, a whole album. Because it's just like, it's in my head, but like for me to like present it to the people that we're working with and to show them this is what I think, I definitely have to do like a presentation, and it just makes it easier for everybody so we're all on the same page, yeah.
Okay. Now, some people already know a little bit, but you have an album that's supposed to be coming out at some point this year. Someone asked, can you name 3 facts about your upcoming solo album?
3 facts?
Yes.
Good, great, amazing.
Oh, facts as
Facts.
adjectives. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's see. We have a few. Oh, some people were saying when we asked about the laziness, they said Woosung is the laziest out of the group.
You know what? I might be. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I might be.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
What do you do when you're lazy? Like, what is your usual lazy routine?
Like the usual, like just sleep in.
Netflix?
Netflix, definitely.
Okay.
I like doing nothing on my phone. I like just going on. I like reading stuff. So like for me, like I like reading stuff on Instagram too. So if you go to my explore feed,
Yeah.
it's all just like letters. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Oh, like quotes and stuff like that?
Yeah, like
kind of?
quotes
Okay.
or like things that happened,
Uh-huh.
and they kind of explain it to you, and you see you have pictures with it. So that's like what I like.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it. All right. So, typical laziness. There's nothing special to it.
Nothing special. I mean, what is special about being lazy? Then you're not lazy. If there's something special about that, you're not being lazy.
I feel that, but I feel like a lot of when you are lazy, a lot of creative ideas can definitely come out of it for
Definitely,
sure.
for sure, yeah.
All right, so we have some more questions here from some Black Roses.
Yes.
One person asked, they said, "Do you have any fond memories of playing or being in London, November 2019?" They said that mine is that on the second night, it was a Monday, the crowd did a stunning rendition of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, and they were wondering if you guys heard it backstage.
Well, first of all, with any tours and concerts, before we go on, we're backstage listening to kind of what the fans are doing, what kind of like what their vibes are. But usually, like we play songs and they always sing along, and I'm in the back singing together as well. And yeah, of course we hear everything, and I can't say like I could remember every single second of every single tour.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one definitely I do remember.
Okay, all right, cool. That's I would love to hear like a crowd singing Bohemian Rhapsody, especially in
Oh my!
in London.
I was surprised just because they know all the words
Yeah.
to every song that we played, basically. Because we have like a playlist for like before the concert starts, but they would definitely know all the lyrics. Crazy, jamming out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to some of these Korean questions here from
Okay.
some Black Roses.
Here we go. 레이지 뮤비에서 가장 마음에 드는 씬은 이게 계속 똑같은 거를 말하긴 했었는데 오늘 느낌에서는 어디 보자. 그 키친에서 그 주방에서 이렇게 어지러진 주방에서 뭔가 이렇게 음악을 들으면서 감상하는 느낌을 낸 게 저는 지금 마음에 드네요. 오늘은. 어디 보자. 핸드폰에 저장돼 있는 더로즈 멤버들의 이름은 박도준, 이재영,
Who's on the
이하준입니다.
phone the most?
Yeah, so
okay.
so no, like for that one it says how do you have your members' names saved on your phone?
Okay.
But like for me, I'm really basic. I just write their full name.
Oh, okay.
I don't put emoticons or anything. I don't have like
Do you know how you're saved in their phone?
probably the same way.
Same way?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably just Kim Woosung, I think. Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. I actually have a question. Or actually, you want to do another Korean question?
We could do one more.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do one more. 오케이, 미국에서 뮤비 준비하고 음원 녹음한 게 한국에서 하는 거랑 어떤 차이가 있었나요? That question is asking, what was the difference between getting ready to prepare for a single in America and in Korea? And I think for me, definitely the vibes.
Okay.
I think because like, whenever I shot music videos in Korea, it was more, I don't want to say like more serious because they were very nice people as well, but it was definitely more like, I felt like I was working more. In America, I felt like I was just hanging out. Maybe it's because my friends were there.
I see.
Yeah, maybe.
So it felt more or less, or less of a work environment, more like
hanging out.
fun.
조금 약간 미국에서는 조금 친구들이 와서 그런지 이렇게 그냥 좀 놀면서 재밌게 찍는 느낌이 났었는데 한국에서는 아무래도 이제 뭐 그런 씬을 찍어본 적이 없어서 조금 더 뭐라 그럴까 officially professional 하다 그래 좀 일하는 느낌 네 그것도 좋지만 뭔가 조금 더 그때는 진지했던 것 같고 그래요 네.
Did you have more? I assume you had more say in kind of like all the conceptual visualization, everything that went into it.
Yeah, definitely. We went through it together, but I can't say like all the little photos I chose out. Like I can't be that detailed because we have a DP who's professional. And he's good at it. So yeah, but I did have a lot to say. We drew out the picture together with the director and everything. So
Okay, nice. We actually, I'm looking at some of the comments. Some of them said, "I love you" from the Philippines.
I love you back.
Yes, we know that on actually Eric Nam's podcast, you talked about how you used to live in the Philippines. So I
Yes.
know some of the Filipino Black Roses would love to know what are some of your favorite memories from living there.
I'm gonna be honest. I was very young.
Okay.
So American age, I think I was like 3. Korean age, I was like 5. That's what I remember. But
Okay.
I only have like one memory, and that is me riding a black Power Ranger bike.
In the streets or like?
No, it was like, yeah, in the streets.
Yeah.
I think I remember like I just from my image, the visuals and the colors I get is like very sepia, like
Oh.
very brownish.
Uh-huh.
I was riding this black Power Ranger bike with a black Power Ranger on it, and it was one of those bikes that had the, what do you call it? The support wheels.
Oh, like a tricycle type
yeah,
thing?
tricycle type thing.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
That's all I remember. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yes, I do remember one more thing. It was Christmas.
Okay.
And I still believed in Santa.
Okay.
So my mom was like, you have to sleep early because Santa's gonna come in through that window. So I fell asleep and I woke up the next day and there was like, I don't know if you guys know choco pie. Choco pie is like a Korean snack. It's like a pie,
Yeah.
chocolate pie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think, and there were some other gifts too, but that's all I remember. Yeah.
I see. Did you know or learn any Tagalog?
I bet I did, but I can't say I remember any of it.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've lived in Korea, the U.S., and the Philippines.
And Canada.
And Canada.
For a little bit, yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. All right, we have some more questions here. I see some Filipino coming in, or Tagalog coming in right now. Some people say, please come to Austria someday. Love you from Brazil. Woosung Power Ranger. Okay. All right, so someone asked,
Yeah.
Any advice for those having gloomy days because they might be facing unpredictable challenges in their lives? How would you give advice to them? They said they missed your psychological segments on V Live.
Oh, yeah. I used to do that. Maybe I should redo those, start doing those again. But gloomy days, when you're sad, I think it's a good process for me personally to kind of not, like if you try to run away from the sadness, it gets worse. Because you're just pushing it off to the side.
Okay.
Like it's a feeling that is so natural for you to have, even like with any other emotion, like being lazy, happiness, like it's all such a natural feeling. If you try not to feel a certain way, I think you become more agitated later on because you're just not accepting the fact that you are sad.
Okay.
So I think the first step would be just accept it and kind of just like sit on it and like enjoy the moment. Like it's a feeling that might grow us in the future. It's a feeling that we could really how do you describe it? It's a feeling that is strong.
Yeah.
And with strong feelings, I like to embrace them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sad or happy.
So you're saying just like feel it through, like don't ignore it.
Don't ignore it. I think that's the worst thing you could do once you start ignoring your own feelings. And then once you start to accept it, then you kind of come to a conclusion of like, okay, how am I gonna get through this? Like, what can I do differently to make myself not feel this way? Or maybe, and sometimes being sad, when you're sad, like being extra sad, kind of makes you get out of it. Because you're like,
Okay.
it's out now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Is this something you had to learn over time, or is it just you always feel emotions strongly, so it's like, it was innate?
I think it was naturally like learned.
Okay.
Because I was always I always accepted my emotions. I don't think I ever tried to like push them off. And maybe I did at one point, but I decided that it wasn't for me. So.
Oh, okay, got it. Is that something maybe your mom, taught you to be more present in your emotions, or is it just, like you said, something you just learned?
I think it was more independent because
Okay.
I like growing up, I was before my brother came in, until 13 years of age, I was a single child. And I was, most of the times when I was younger, because my mom was working, I was by myself, so I always was very independent. And I had time to think about myself on my own a lot. And I think that's what really got me to, kind of get to know myself a little bit better in those ways. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like in the last year, I know a couple people asked about the pandemic, you were able to go back home for a little bit, right? And
Yes,
so
definitely.
I guess learning, going back home for the first time, was it like the longest time for the first time in the last 10 years that you'd gone back home?
That was like the first time that I actually went there to like,
Chill.
live and chill. Because usually I went for tours or I went like, I think 1 or 2 times within those 10 years just for a visit. But I couldn't stay more than like a week or 2.
Right.
So yeah, it was great. It was very heartwarming. I felt more comfortable. I felt cozy. And yeah. I mean, even though me and my mom still fight, I think that's a must. right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So then what would you say then, since being back home for a little bit, but that was the first time you were able to be home for a longer period of time. What is, a fan asked, what is the difference between Woosung 5 years ago and Woosung in present time?
5 years ago? Wow.
A lot has happened since then, of
Yeah,
course.
a lot has happened. I'm doing music professionally.
Right.
I wasn't then. I wasn't then. So, but you know what I mean? I mean, for me, like, my personality, I don't think it's changed that much.
Okay.
Just what I do, like my job and what I could do. So I don't know. The one thing that's changed is I have a dog now.
Right.
Yeah. And I have fans now. I have the Black Roses.
Yes.
Who listen to my music. I think that's like one of the biggest changes. Also, I have my members. 5 years ago, I was by myself.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of your dog Wolfie, a lot of people love him. Love seeing him.
Thank you. Thank you for loving him.
Yes. One person asked, how did you decide on the breed? On his breed. Pomsky, right?
Yeah, Pomsky. He's a Pomeranian Husky. I always wanted like a wolf dog. Because you guys know me. You guys know how much I love wolves. But that breed, I don't know. I got lucky too because a friend of a friend was like, oh, like there's this Pomsky. He's the only one left. And I saw him and I fell in love. And so it wasn't like I planned it out very well. It was like, okay. This is my chance. I need Wolfie.
I see.
You know what I mean? I named him Wolfie. I named him Wolfie right away, and I read a Pomsky book, because there's a whole book on Pomsky.
Okay.
It's from Pomsky Association Club, but because they are such like hyperactive dogs, and I don't know. I didn't want to do anything wrong because he was a baby. I wanted him to have the best life he could have. And, yeah.
Wait, so you read before getting him in preparation? You read
exactly.
this book?
Because for him to come to me, it took like a month because he had to be a certain age and
I see.
like yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Pomsky Association, interesting.
Yeah, it's a red color book and
Oh.
it's interesting. Like I feel like a lot of YouTube videos explain. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, but like Pomsky itself, like I think they have like a special attitude. You know what I mean? So like it was definitely they were like go give him a lot of walks. Like they had like feeding times what would work best.
Okay.
And yeah.
I remember on Eric's podcast you mentioned how when Wolfie is alone, he likes to tear up your apartment. And so I guess his personality is he has a little bit of separation anxiety, maybe?
Yeah, but that's funny because like usually that thing grows on dogs, but with Wolfie, even the first day, because they said like have a cage so he could have his own space and then have like a little house for him. So I had that all together, and then the first day, I went to go throw the trash out, but I had this doggy cam, and he would not stop crying. So he was always like a pack dog, I think. So it wasn't, I mean, he was a quarantine dog, but I don't think quarantine really made him have the separation anxiety, just because even the first day he was, ow, ow, like he was being, it was cute. It was cute at first because it wasn't that loud.
Yeah.
But then when as he grew, oh my God.
Oh, really?
Oh, I wish I could show you guys a video. Maybe I'll upload it one day.
Okay.
Because it's crazy.
Do you still have the little cam thing where you can
Yeah, I still have the cam, and what happened was he started jumping out of the fences. Like, so as he got bigger, he like climbed up between the spaces and he jumped out. So like if I left him in his cage, he would jump out, tear everything up until I came home.
Yeah.
But then, so what I did was I got him a cage. I forgot what it's called.
Like a crate?
Yeah, like a crate, like a full crate for his size. So every time now I go out now, I open it, house. Because he's not, I can't trust him yet. He's getting better at it though, yeah.
Okay. Oh, so that's your thing, like house.
Yeah,
he
house,
knows.
he goes.
Okay.
And like, we also have, like I've gone to like many trainers and we've learned that like this is the way to train him, to not do it and to say it's okay, like, Yeah.
Okay, I see. All right, got it, got it. I love how we had a whole segment on,
I know, right?
on
I was like,
Wolfie. That was par for the course. Okay, we have some people. Oh, I like this question. We can ask something a little bit similar. Someone asked before, but someone asked Marcia D1, what are the values that you 100% believe in?
Values.
Or someone else asked something very similar. What is the best advice that you have ever received from someone that you still stick with?
The best one I think is it's not that big of a deal.
Oh,
And I think that stuck with me forever because everything since I was young, I was the type to take everything like seriously.
okay.
Like when I had to be somewhere, I would go I would go 30 minutes early,
Oh, okay.
just because I was that's how sensitive I was with time and everything. I took everything seriously, even like playing. And which is good in a way, but like it becomes a thing where it becomes a stress.
Okay.
Even when I'm just hanging out,
Yeah.
I don't want to be late. You know what I mean?
I see.
And it becomes like little things like that. So I remember one of my hyungs in Korea told me, it's not that serious. Like what you're doing now, if you think back at 3 years ago, 2 years ago, you get over it. Even if you make a mistake, it's not that serious. And another good one was like, this world doesn't revolve around you. You know what I mean? Because we feel like it's our life, we feel very special, we feel like the main character, and we are in our own lives. However, like the world is so big and it doesn't revolve around yourself, and that's why it's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
I see.
Yeah, I think that's what I stick with up
Okay.
until now. Yeah.
That makes me think of there's another saying, like if it's not going to matter in 5 years, then it's okay. Like
it's
don't
okay.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And so do you feel like you've completely embodied those sayings, or is it something you still have to like remind yourself?
I think I still remind myself at certain times, definitely. Yeah, but I am more used to that now. It's not that I don't try my hardest to do things. It's not that I don't put effort into it. It's just that, I always have in the back of my mind, if it doesn't work out, it's not a big deal. So I don't, dwell upon it. I'm not like, that's not my whole life. This one thing isn't going to describe who I am.
I see. I see. Well, I know a lot of Black Roses hope that everything that you want can come to fruition. Speaking of that, a couple of people did ask, outside of music, what are some of your interests and hobbies?
Outside of music, interior designing.
Okay.
I love looking at paintings.
Basquiat?
Yeah, Basquiat.
Basquiat, there we
My
go.
favorite artist, everybody knows, right? I mean, my profile pictures, basically.
Yeah.
Also, I think I want to say reading books, but I haven't read any good, I haven't been reading often. Because, now we have our phones, it's so much easier to just read on our phones.
Yep.
I feel like, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Speaking, well, I know maybe not books, but again, we keep mentioning Eric's podcast. We love you, Eric.
Love you, Eric.
Yes, we love you. You mentioned how some of the areas you get inspiration from are books and movies. So,
Yes.
Someone asked, do you have any recommendations for books or movies that you really enjoy?
Books right now, I could the first thing that came up in my head, and I think this is always my go-to, but it's a Korean book, and the title is 나는 오늘부터 말을 하지 않겠다. Something like that.
Okay.
And the title means I'll stop talking since today. Something like that.
Okay.
My translation might be bad, but it's something like that. But it really got me to think about how strong and powerful words are.
Okay.
Because words, they can't be taken back. Once you say something to certain people, and once you say whatever, it can't be taken back.
I see.
And they travel. So that was a book that really got me to learn about the importance of words and the powerfulness of words. Yeah.
Is it like a fiction, non-fiction book?
Definitely not. It's a 자기 개발서, which means it's like for your own learning.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like a story. It's more like describing how words can impact other people and what happened when someone stopped talking for a little bit. They got to listen more, and
Okay.
yeah, it's very, very what do you call it? Very information packed.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. One of those like not self-help, but just one of those books that's kind of just telling you
Yeah, like this
psychologically
did
about
this,
things.
and yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, speaking of, you mentioned a Korean book. Let's go back to some Korean questions here that you might want to answer.
Okay. Let's see. 냉면 좋아해요? 평양냉면, 함흥냉면. 저는 그 평양냉면 좋아합니다. 조금 이렇게 그 맹맹한 거 좋아해가지고. They asked, have you tried 냉면?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you like? 비빔냉면 or like 물냉면? Do you know? 물 is the water base,
Yeah.
and the bibim is like the marinated kind of.
I think I've tried the water-based. I've tried like the North Korean version.
Yeah, I think that's 평양냉면.
Ah, okay, yeah.
그거 평양냉면 맞죠?
Okay.
그 평양냉면 맞죠? 네, that's the 평양냉면. And then
Yeah.
I think 함흥냉면 is. 저도 잘 모르겠어요. 함흥냉면 어디 건지. 근데 하여튼 평양냉면 is the one that's kind of like less salty, and more
okay.
watery.
Yes, yeah. Do you eat that often, 자주?
평양냉면? Yes.
Okay.
For me, I have this spot that I go to.
Okay.
근데 it's this 평양냉면 spot, but it's bomb. Like I think that's the 냉면 that when you first eat it, you're like, you know, kind of like, okay. I mean, it doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah.
Right? But then what happens is after a while, you start thinking about it. You're like, oh wait, I kind of want to taste it again.
Ah.
Yeah. So 평양냉면 같은 경우에 제가 처음에 먹었을 때는 그 약간 무슨 맛이지? 이게 약간 세수했다가 여기다 부은 맛, 손 씻고 여기 부은 맛인데 이렇게 생각을 했었는데 한 일주일, 이주일 지나니까 생각이 나더라고요. 그래가지고 지금은 평양냉면을 더 좋아합니다.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, do you ever put I know you can put like vinegar and mustard and stuff like that.
Yes.
Do you season it like that?
Yes, I do. Yes,
okay.
I do.
Okay, got it. Got it.
One round. So like I have a recipe. So like you have the what do you call it? The 통 뭐지 이거?
The I don't know what it's called.
Where the sauce
Yes,
case,
yeah,
the vinegar case, and you go around one time, 이렇게 한번 돌리고, and then 겨자, which is spicy mustard, and in the middle you just 한 번만 이렇게 쭉.
Okay. Speaking, that just made me think. Do you eat malatang?
I had it yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh my, that's so funny. I had it yesterday. That's why I'm so 부었어 today. But yeah.
Is that
Swollen.
Swollen.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, you look fine. Do you like spicy malatang?
Spicy, very spicy.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I even like the numbing.
Oh my Lanta. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a shock. That was a shock too. When I first had it, it was like, what is this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Little food topics. Love that. Wait, as we're on this, what is your favorite food?
Rice.
Rice. Oh, we talked. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
rice.
Okay, got it. Rice. Okay. Let's move into some more cuestiones. Let's see. All right. What embarrasses you the most, and/or what's been your most embarrassing moment?
Embarrassing moment? I've had many, but for me, I don't know. No matter how embarrassing it is, it kind of just like, I don't know.
It doesn't. What was your quote? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter that
matter.
much, right?
It doesn't like literally. If you guys watch Superband, I was on this show. I was running and I literally fell and I ate.
Yeah.
I ate crap and it
Yeah.
was okay though. Like, yeah, I thought it was funny.
Okay.
I think I kind of laugh it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people are wondering in the comments. I guess since going to the military, have you been communicating with your members often?
Yeah. Nowadays, you could kakao them too, like at certain times.
Oh, at certain times.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have their phone at certain times, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, we've been talking and yeah,
Okay.
they're okay. They're good. They're
Nice.
doing very well.
Good.
Very healthy.
Good. Speaking of the Rose and just traveling or touring with your members, let's see, let me go back to this. One person said that they are a new fan of the Rose. They were wondering what you would like to say to some of your new fans who just discovered you during your break.
Welcome. I think we have a lot of videos that you could watch that you might like.
Any personal recommendations?
If you want to get to know us more personally, watch our old V Live videos or like our old like I don't know if you could find them, but like our old Facebook Live videos.
Oh, okay.
If you want to just get to know us personally, like our little personal habits or
Yeah.
anything like that. But if you want to get to know us more musically, watch a lot of live performance videos. Like tour. I'm pretty sure they have like whole tour videos up. Yeah, somewhere. I saw it.
Yeah. I went to one of your tour dates back in LA. I think it was 2019, October, I believe.
Wow.
And I just remember all the Black Rose. They were so like, I mean, we already talked about it, but it was just so dedicated, and like I was completely blown away by how avid and passionate they were, for
Oh
sure.
my God, yeah, for sure. I think, it's amazing. The energy is amazing. I think ever since I started touring, I craved more.
Okay.
Because it's like we all have the same goal at that one place. It's the same energy, and everybody's just trying to enjoy the moment. And I think that's why it's so great. It's magical, kind of almost.
Yeah, I definitely love watching some of the fan cams as well, and
Oh,
your
yeah.
reaction to some of them. They're very, very funny. Very funny. You guys.
To be
were
honest, I
hilarious.
watched them all.
You watch them all?
That's what I do on my lazy
On your
time.
lazy
I
time.
I like watching videos of performances to see what I could do differently, or because like this is what's like sad. Like we could never be like I could never watch the Rose or Woosung perform.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I could never be in that spot. So the closest I could get is videos of the fans' videos that they took of us. And I if I'm performing up there, I would definitely want to be on the other side's shoes, so I could see what I could do better.
I see.
So I could improve, give a better show. So yeah, I like doing that. Yeah.
When you're performing, is there something like, I mean, of course you're focused on, the songs itself and that kind of thing, but in terms of interaction with the crowd, is there like, I don't know if it's something you focus on more, or is it just like you kind of just go with the vibe and that kind of thing?
Like as far as like when I'm on stage,
Yeah.
I think I just try to. I mean, like it doesn't necessarily. I don't really necessarily practice like, oh, here I'm gonna do this hand exactly at this second, or I mean, I do have moves like that that me and our fans, we just kind of like know what we're gonna do at that moment. But usually I try to really go with the feeling.
Okay.
Like I personally think like I really need to feel the song and like make them feel really like involved.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
So in terms of touring in the U.S., or not the U.S., internationally,
Yeah.
and here in Korea, what are some differences and things that you've seen in that way?
Internationally in Korea, I mean it's very similar. The energy is very similar. The only difference would be, I don't know. Just different people for every. Yeah, I think that's it.
different
Yeah.
people. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to some Korean questions here that you might want to ask.
레이지 발매와 함께 다양한 활동으로 자주자주 볼 수 있어서 너무너무 좋아요. 다만 대부분이 영어로 이루어지는데 혹시 한국 팬들을 위해 한마디 해줄 수 있어요? 물론 어떤 활동이든 다다다 대환영인 거 알죠? 라고 죄송해요. 그 영어로 이루어지게만 해서 근데 그 뭐라 그럴까? 한국 활동도 불러주시면 다 하죠, 저는. 그래서 저는 다양하게 자주 이렇게 볼 생각이 너무 많고요. 그리고 한국말로 한마디, 감사합니다. 영어로 이렇게 했는데도 잘 봐주셔가지고. 중간중간 한국말 계속 섞을게요, 제가. 왜냐면 그쵸? 공평하게. Yeah, I just told them that I'll incorporate a lot of Korean into this. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do
Yeah.
some more Korean questions.
Okay, more Korean question.
Yeah,
그래,
yeah.
한국말 더 할게요. 그러면 우리가 그리워하는 장문머리 너무 예뻤는데 머리 염색 계획이 있어요? 사실 있어요. 이번에 뭔가 하고 싶은 게 있는데 비밀입니다. 염색은 할 거예요. 지금 이게 제 그 natural 그거 색깔이어가지고. Let's see. 타이로에 올려준 플레이리스트 너무너무 잘 듣고 있어요. 요즘 즐겨 듣는 노래로도 플레이리스트 만들어줄 계획은 혹시 없나요? 없었는데 만들도록 하겠습니다. 제가 요즘 듣는 노래가 그렇게 다르진 않아요, 예전에랑. 저는 항상 하나에 꽂히면은 계속 하나만 들어가지고. 알겠습니다. 그거 제가 생각해 볼게요. 네. 오빠
That was
보고
about your.
싶어요.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that was about my
I-
playlist. Yeah, that I
Uh-huh.
made. They asked if I could do another one of what I recently.
Okay.
Yeah, so I said yeah.
Nice. Okay. What was the next one?
무슨 색 좋아하냐고요? 저는 그 이렇게 민트색도 좋아하고 검은색이랑 흰색도 좋아해요. 맞아요. Oh wow, is that Spanish?
That is-
Eu
it's
entendo. I can't read
I
that.
think that's Portuguese.
Portuguese? No way.
Oh,
Do you
I understand the oh gosh, I understand Spanish. I'm like,
really?
but not Portuguese. I'm not gonna try. Let's see. Let's see.
난 블랙 좋은데. Same.
Can you laugh more? Okay.
에너지가 조금 떨어져 있는 것처럼 느껴지나? 어떻게 좀 올려볼까? 오케이, 알겠습니다. 좀
Okay.
올려보겠습니다.
Okay. Yes. Let's. Oh, I love the vest.
Oh yes.
You guys love it too.
이거
Gold.
gold vest.
Yes. And gold necklace.
맞아요. 여기 이렇게 잠깐 마이크 걸렸네. 여기 이거 우리 스타일리스트 형이 이거 너무 잘하셔가지고.
Yes. Okay. Let's actually. Oh, let's see. 때문에.
우성이 때문에 월요일이 행복해. 저도 월요일이 덕분에 행복합니다.
Yay. Understood that one. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We have about 15 minutes or so left.
와우.
Yes.
그렇게 많이 지났어요 벌써.
I know. Yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah. So we could continue on with some questions, or we could play a quick game of Would You Rather.
Let's do the quick game.
Okay.
Because we need to have the energy up,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Quick game.
All right. So, all right. First, would you rather know and you guys can answer this in the comments as well. Would you rather know the history of every object you've touched, or be able to talk to animals?
To be able to talk to animals.
Okay. That's not surprising. I see you love animals. Okay.
Yeah.
You can know what Wolfie's thinking. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know everything your future self will learn?
I would rather. I don't know if I want to go back to when I was 5 years old, because then I gotta wait that much longer to meet you guys again.
Wow. Okay, I love that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the other one.
Okay, so you want to know everything your future self will learn.
Yeah, not everything maybe. I'd rather not
Okay.
know, to be honest. I don't-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Doesn't
got
matter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
It's not that serious.
It's not that a reoccurring theme.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have unlimited first class plane tickets, or never have to pay for food at restaurants?
Never have to pay for food at restaurants.
Okay.
I probably spend more money on food than I've rode first class like twice, like twice or
Okay.
3 times.
You could do without it.
Yeah.
Okay. What is so do you to go, or like do you do pedal, or do you cook?
I like to. Okay, I can't say I like to cook, but I have stuff that I cook that
Okay.
I can cook.
Uh-huh.
But 배달, a lot of 배달, a lot of Postmates, a lot of 배달의 민족. A lot of my mom's food, a lot of eating out. I love eating out at nice
Yeah.
places.
Yes.
I like when you dress up and you just go with family and it feels nice.
What's your like go-to like nice place, fancy food, restaurant? Yeah.
Italian restaurant.
Okay, got it.
I love pasta. So.
Me too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Fancy.
Okay, let's see. Okay, would you rather move to a new city or new town every week? Or new city or new town every week, or never be able to leave the town or city that you were born in?
That I was born in?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So every single week you're moving, or you never leave the town you're born in?
I'd rather just never leave the town I was born in.
Really?
Because then if you're moving every single week, your life is so unstable, right? You're so like, you're not, you don't have friends that you could go to when you're having a hard time. And your weeks are just hectic because you're just preparing to move all the time. So
Right.
I'd rather just stay at one place.
You stay in one place. Okay, all right. Would you rather have all of your clothes fit perfectly, or have the most comfortable pillow, blankets, and sheets in existence? Perfect for being lazy.
Yeah, definitely the pillow, blanket, and the bed. Yeah, that
Okay.
one. Because I mean, like clothes. I mean, you don't have to wear clothes when you're sleeping. So that's the most comfortable, I think.
That's true.
It's good for your health too. I read it somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's like the natural state of your body if you sleep naked. Not. Yeah.
I see.
Don't
okay.
imagine.
Okay. Okay. Nice. I've heard the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather travel the world for a year on a shoestring budget, so like little to no money,
Okay.
or stay only in one country for a year but live in luxury?
Of course, I want to live in luxury.
Okay.
because like it's hard when you don't have money when you travel. Let's say if something goes wrong, you might be lost. Like you might not have you might have to sleep on the streets, and that's scary.
That's true.
Like
That's true.
if you have some funds like behind you when you travel, then if something happens, you can still go to like a hotel or whatever is nearby. But if you don't have money,
Yeah.
that sounds horrible. I'll be so scared.
What, like the smallest country in the world, like Vatican City, I believe.
Okay.
What if you could never leave Vatican City for a year?
I'm okay. I'm usually okay. Like for me, I like the usual things for me.
Oh,
So
okay.
like I like eating the same things every day. I like
Routine.
meeting the same people every day. I don't mind.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, as long as my family's there and
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Then let's see. Another question. I feel like I know the answer.
yes.
Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales?
Scales? What is scales?
Like snakes or fish, like
Oh.
scales.
What is it? I would not rather be covered in anything. Yeah, what do you mean? Covered in fur or like my my skin is
Yeah.
actually fur?
Well, I mean, I guess or it
Yeah.
could be like it's put on you.
Oh. Wow.
Which one would you rather?
I
feel
don't
like
know.
wolf makes sense for the fur, but also.
But then because I like wolves, I don't want the wolf fur to be on me. Like that's so.
yeah.
I'd be so sad.
Oh no.
Right?
Oh, fake.
Okay,
faux
fake fur. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Then fake snake skin too, right? Then
Yeah.
Then snake. I think that could be cool.
Okay. Why? Just cause?
Just cause I've never even thought of that before. Yeah. It kind of looks like this, right?
It does kind of
has
look
the same
like that.
material, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the inspiration behind this outfit today?
Well, I mean, to be honest, we should ask the stylist because he really put it together.
Yes.
I give him like examples of like what styles I like, and my stylist Roy, his like, basically this is his art. Like I say, like he puts his art on me, like hair and makeup, and I'm just presenting it to you guys. You know what I mean? So.
He is Roy's piece of art.
Yeah, this is Roy's piece of art. Today's
Yes.
piece, everything.
Okay.
Like the necklace, like the little details that he puts on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way better.
I
than
love
me.
it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. Let's see. Another question. I think this will be our last Would You Rather.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to ask any Would You Rathers in the comments, you may do so. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to wait in line again?
Oh, never have to be wait in line. I'm okay with, cause I like driving.
Oh, okay.
So I like hitting traffic lights and listening to music and
Yeah.
kind of enjoying my ride. But lines, that's hard,
Okay.
especially at theme parks
Oh,
or
yeah.
like food places. If I have to wait at a food place, like I think that's like one of the worst things.
Okay. Yeah, that is very annoying, for
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
I know one question that was asked a lot in the comments was, is there an artist, K-pop or not,
Yeah.
that you would love to collaborate with?
Let me see. Many artists. I think for now, right now, what I could think of is like Lauv, or Lainey, or Troye Sivan. I love their music. So,
okay.
yeah, if I could collaborate with them,
Okay.
hit me up.
Hit me up. Hit him up.
Hit me up.
Yes.
I Woosung at. Oh wait, Woosung official at Twitter.
There we go. There we go.
Almost said something else. we're here with Twitter.
We're here with Twitter. Oh man. Okay, so a lot of people are like totally gassing Roy right now. We stan Roy. Thank you.
Please go
Roy.
follow him.
you.
The hair and makeup artist too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we're coming to an end.
Are we? Yeah.
We have another comment, Korean comment.
항상 우성을 그리워하고 있어요. We love you. I love you
Yes,
too. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, actually, very important question. Last question. Would you rather pineapple on pizza or mint chocolate? It seems mint chocolate
my
is the theme
God.
these days.
For me, I'm gonna be honest. Pineapple on pizza is disgusting. My mom and my mom loves it. She would always get the thin sliced Hawaiian pizzas, but I hate it personally.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. I also hate mint chocolate.
Okay.
It tastes like toothpaste. I don't know why you guys eat it, but you know, good for you. I like rice, so
I
neither.
like
of those.
rice. Rice on pizza?
Right? Oh, I'd rather eat rice on pizza than pineapple on pizza.
Oh, okay, okay. Have you seen the mint chocolate like chicken that they have?
No, but I don't want to see that
You're
ever.
like, good. Okay. It's definitely something like a trend these days. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have some other questions. We actually have a little more time left.
Okay.
We rose you from Mexico. Let's see. Or mint chocolate tteokbokki. Okay.
Ew, they don't have mint chocolate tteokbokki, do they? Do they have mint chocolate tteokbokki?
I wouldn't be surprised. Okay.
근데 그걸 먹을 수가 있나? 민트 초콜릿 떡볶이를? 그걸 먹는 사람이 있어요? 진짜로 그거 먹고 싶어요, 진짜? 나 이해가 안 되네.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. You have a couple of fans from Latina fans that are
Hola, me llamo Sammy,
Mm-hmm.
me llamo español número, is that name? Número.
nombre.
Nombre es Pancho. ¿Cómo está? Me gusta tú. Sí.
네.
Nosotros son la rosa. Okay, I did everything I can. 할 수 있는 거 다 했어 지금.
How did you choose the name Pancho?
So I was in Spanish class. I had to take Spanish 3 years in high school, and we had to choose a Spanish name. And I was like, Pancho it is.
Pancho it is.
Yeah, I like ponchos.
Okay. We have another question from, where did it go? Oh, from Sonnet XLI. Do you believe in aliens?
Oh my God, this is so controversial. I don't know if I could answer that. Yes.
Yes?
I believe that something is out there, right? The space is so big. I don't know what, but I'm pretty sure. Like they might look like us, or they might just look like this ring or something.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. They might be living somewhere.
Reminds me of like the Transformers that just kind of, they act as cars and then...
Oh, and then exactly. Here they are. They might be with us now.
They might be with us now.
Yeah.
You never know. Okay. Have you seen the Basquiat and Doc Martens collection?
Oh yes, I did. Personally, don't hate me, but I don't like Basquiat's art on clothes.
Oh.
I do and I don't.
Okay.
Personally, just because it doesn't. It's hard because the art itself, he like when he painted it, the colors, like that's his strong point. But when it's on clothes, the colors are different.
Huh, okay.
And like I don't think it really like shows the meaning of like his art or like interpretation, for example, because it's like when you have an art piece, it's like so different if you see it and if you take a picture of it and you see the picture. And then it's another thing if you have it on a T-shirt, then it's like so many processes. Now the color is different.
I see.
And the color is the reason why I like his art. So
Okay. Oh, very interesting take. That makes sense, though. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. All right. We have time for maybe 2 more questions. We have a lot of Arab fans, some from Saudi Arabia.
hello,
Yes.
Saudi Arabia, Arab.
Yeah. Did you bring Wolfie with you?
I couldn't. He's still a baby. The process would be too stressful for him. So I did it. He's with my mom, back and forth with my trainer and my mom, and yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
I miss him though.
Yeah. I can imagine.
I miss him so much. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I look at his picture every night, like before I go to sleep.
Do you really?
Yeah, because he's like, because I was with him like 24/7, right? So.
Okay. Do you guys like cuddle?
Well, I don't sleep with him just because of his separation anxiety right now.
Exactly.
I wish I could cuddle or like not like sleep with him. But yes, we cuddle all the time. Watching TV, yeah.
Oh, love that. Okay. Someone asked, do you want to come to Saudi Arabia one day?
Yes, invite me. Invite us.
Yes.
And I like to travel, so anywhere that I have chance to go, I'll go. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone says, I'm an interior architecture major. They would love to design something for you.
Ooh, what would you like to design for me? Yeah, furniture, please. Yeah,
Furniture, please.
furniture.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I think we are coming to the end. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, all the Black Roses, for asking all of these questions.
Yes.
Woosung, do you have any final words you want to say?
Thank you for tuning in. 오늘 이렇게 같이 함께 해줘서 너무 감사하고 오랜만에 이렇게 보는데 약간 너무 좋네요. 설레고 약간 기대되고 자주자주 이렇게 볼 수 있었으면 좋겠어요. 트위터 블루룸 초대해 주셔서 너무 감사하고요. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for all your lovely questions. I loved spending time with you. And thank you Emily for hosting.
Thank you for having me.
It would have been so much more awkward if I was by myself.
No.
She pulled through.
No,
Emily Heidel.
No.
에밀리 감사합니다. 네, 그리고 오늘 트위터 팀 여기 이렇게 사람이 되게 많으신데 너무 감사합니다. 저 불러주셔서. 오케이.
Thank you
네,
guys.
thank you.
Bye.
바이바이.
Stay
김우성이었습니다. 안녕.